Hi, my name is Scott with OrganiLock, and today we're here to talk about rapid regenerative agriculture. That term is going to mean different things to different people. If you are a city dweller and you're using food scraps to fix the soil in your pots on the deck, that's great. If you are a homesteader and you're rotating your animals and crops to build soil health over years, that's fantastic. And then there's the other side of the spectrum where you have farmland that's been nitrate farmed for years that are damaged and in serious need of repair. That's what we're here to talk about right now. So we all have this one goal, and that is to regenerate and bring life back to soil. We call our technology no-trate farming. We use a no-trate fertilizer, which means there are no synthetic nitrate inputs in our product. We'll talk more about what's in our product in other videos, so not to convolute what we're doing, because there's way too big of a package to unwrap here on this particular subject. So what we're going to do is say our goal is, and what we're doing with the field behind us and the others that you're going to see, we want to have a single application that will first reestablish microbes, feed them through the entirety of the year, have nutrient to spare for the plants through the entire year, and even beyond, so the soil stays healthy on into the next spring. The solution should be organic, it should be something built from resources that are renewable and scalable. All that's in place. So again, we'll unwrap all that with future videos, but for now, we just want to show you the difference between what we are calling no-trate farming and traditional farming by jumping over to the Wilson farm, be the first test we show you, where we are growing test strips of beans and corn. So let's take a jump over there and compare. Okay, here we are again at the Wilson farm. It's August 15th. We're kind of a mid-season check-in. So on this particular field, I don't know if you can hold the camera up and see, but there's a white flag out there. We've got an 80-foot buffer row here that's commercially farmed. So there's been nitrate farmed. And then at that flag and out that direction on a 40-foot wide or 80-foot wide? 40-foot wide planting, 1,000 feet long. We're going to step out there in a minute and we'll take a few samples of this to look at the roots, and then we'll go out there, we'll compare ear height, we'll compare plant size, you know, all the things you want to see. But again, the point I'm making is nitrate farmed here, no trait farmed out there. It's just using our soil food, so we'll make a comparison. All right, we're about halfway inside of the buffer zone, about 40 feet in. Take a look at the ear height. We're going to take a look at the soil quality down here by digging up a plant, but we should have a visual on how hard the soil is when he digs, and then we'll be comparing that when we get out onto the other. Now we've had a lot of rain, so it should be somewhat soft. We're going to compare roots here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stomp off the soil here. There's that one. Honestly, that doesn't look too bad right there. A lot better than I've seen on the commercial stuff before. All right, let's go on in that way another 40, 50 feet. Okay, we've just come in off of the buffer zone, and just up here, we're going to get into the area that's got our no-trate fertilizers, nothing else applied. So you can see the ears are still at this height right here. So give us another 10 feet. You can see the tops of the stalks are right here. Let's walk this way. All right. So it's hard to see everything in here. It's pretty crowded, but now all of a sudden, if you look up, the plant height's at least 2 feet higher here, and look where the corn is. So Mark, if you want to dig one up, we'll compare. You can look at the prop roots and just grab one down in here somewhere. Just a healthier looking in general.
Look how green they still are in here.
How's that digging compared to the other one?
I didn't jump on it at all.
Okay, there's that. So we'll carry these out, but we'll see the height difference and all that. You can see a difference if you scan in on there in the prop roots and all that. Then if you go 20 feet either way, you get back into that commercial area and then corn gets short again and not as robust. So too crowded to make good film in here, but let's head out and we'll take a look at these out there by the truck. See out here. So no-trate farming, it's just our plant food or soil food. This is the commercial out of the buffer. If you look at the height, that's pretty obvious right away. Ear of corn here, ear of corn up there. And then if you look at the root balls themselves, I mean, this is just kind of decrepit looking, all grayed out. These are still robust and growing after the season. At the end of the season, we'll compare root balls again, but there you go.
With the height of the corn on the stalk.
Yeah, just a huge difference. Of course, at the end of the day, it's all about the yields, and we all understand that, but we wanted to catch a mid-season comparison, so there you go.
Well, if you were cutting silage, which one would you want to cut?
Yeah. I don't know if that picked up on the...
At least 50% bigger on the other one.
He was pointing out, if you didn't get up on the mic, if you were cutting silage, which one would you want? You're going to get about 50% more green mass here, so there you go. August 15th, mid-season update. We have the bean test. This is the commercial. This is the no-trate version with our soil food. So we're midway through the year, so it's kind of hard to say where we're going to end up, but right now we got a lot of nodes on here, bigger root ball. Plants themselves, this one's actually a little bigger at the moment. So we're just going to shoot it like we see it.